Welcome to the World of Dance After Show. I'm Kristen Burt. This is our very first episode, and we are so excited that you are joining us today. Now, we're doing something a little bit different here at the World of Dance After Show. We are going behind the scenes. We are introducing you to some of the choreographers behind the acts. And today I'm really excited because we have someone who has tons of experience when it comes to World of Dance. Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, and of course Season 4. It's Manny Castro from Dance Town. Now, before we go and interview him and a couple of the dancers from 305, we have an introduction from one of the co-executive producers of World of Dance, Tabitha Dumo.
Hi, I'm Tabitha Dumo. I'm a co-executive producer here at World of Dance, and so excited to be chatting and doing this with you guys here today and telling you some great things about the show that we're so excited about. I mean, Manny, that's who we're talking about tonight, and we couldn't have a season of World of Dance without him. He's been a part of every single season since Season 1. He reps for the 305 down in Miami, always bringing us such great talent. I mean, he's a great choreographer, studio owner, and absolute perfectionist. Myself and my team, when we come into his rehearsals to see him, he's like, "No, Tabitha, we are not ready." He's never ready because it's never good enough. But we love that about him because, he produces some of the greatest talent that we're excited to see on our stage every year. So a little fun fact about us with Manny. I was working with Jennifer and we were creating her iHeart show that was taking place in Miami. And since he's been a part of the show since the beginning, we called up Manny and said, "Hey, can we come rehearse at your studio?" And so, Jennifer and her dancers and us and the team came down there. We hung out at Manny's studio. We saw his girls perform. He brought us in for a special performance in his big company. And that kind of, in combination of World of Dance, led to the idea when we had the Super Bowl to bring out his little girls because everything was happening in Miami, and so much fun. So proud of that moment. In general, this is the first time we're kind of talking about the format, and it's a new format this season for World of Dance, and I hope everybody's enjoying it because we really wanted to take a second to step back and be a little more stripped down, to surprise the contestants. They normally come in this process and just think they're going to audition for some producers, but surprising them coming into the room to see the judges sitting there was really kind of a cool effect to see if they could handle the pressure, to see if under the pressure they would shine, and then actually just deserve seeing those gems that can get to deserve to be on the big stage when the finals come with, all the production value that we add to all the performances.
All right. Thank you so much, Tabitha, for that amazing introduction. She will be back every single week, giving us a little recap of the episode and giving us some highlights of what happened behind the scenes. Now, let me introduce kind of the man, the myth, the legend. I'm going to give this a good introduction, Manny. Dance Town, Miami. Not only are you the owner, but you're the director and choreographer of 305 this year. Manny Castro, welcome.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so very much.
And I want to introduce the three dancers that you brought along with you from 305. Alejandro Marquez.
Hi.
Zara, Estrada. And
Hi.
Fernandez.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
All right, I really want to dig in first, and I'm going to start with you, Manny, because I think that this is a really important question. I want to know what your secret is to getting talent on all of the dance competition shows. You're great at it.
Good question. Good question. I don't think it's a secret. The amount of work that we do in Dance Town, from the age of 3 years old till professional level, all year long, every year, in and out, we don't stop. And to be honest, it's not just me. I have a beautiful group of teachers with ballet, contemporary, hip hop, salsa, jazz, ballroom dancing. I don't think it's a secret. I think it's so much work, but one thing that I can say, I'm very, very passionate. I'm all in, and we produce dancers for all the TV shows and all the styles, and we are extremely proud of it, and especially in this case me, because I'm the responsible for it. uh, it's my dream. It's my dream giving these kids all these opportunities. And I hope I'm going to keep doing. I have the record in 3 TV shows. I have the record in the most dancers in World of Dance, in America Got Talent, and So You Think You Can Dance.
That's impressive.
Nobody has ever put more dancers or acts.
And with there you are.
Yeah.
No one's put more dancers or acts than you.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know, and I'd love to hear from the dancers too on this. How did you put together 305? Have they all been working together for a while, or did you handpick them?
I single-handed pick them because we have so many kids in the studio. So when I wanted to put this Latin group slash salsa slash ballroom slash jazz, I picked the kids that have been a very long time with me. I picked those kids that worked very hard, even if they were not the top of the iceberg in the studio. But their parents are magnificent, and they are very committed to the art of dance. And not many people believe on them. When I put them together, I had a lot of doubts. Even myself, sometimes I was like, are they ready? Maybe I'm pushing it. What about next year? And I just did it. And they made it. When they made it, man, I was like, I can't believe they made it. And then they keep passing rounds and rounds in World of Dance. And I'm so proud of them.
Well, I want to hear from you guys. What were the preparations like? What did Manny put you through when it comes to rehearsals? Any of you can chime in.
Well, rehearsals were kind of a lot because we've actually, like during the day, we train a lot. Like we start from like 5 p.m. and our 305 rehearsals would go to like 11:30 p.m. But we were so excited for World of Dance that like we actually never got tired and we just wanted to keep on dancing.
How about for you, Gabby and Zara?
I feel like
Well,
it was hard work for all of us, but at the end of the day, everything paid off, and we were there through everything and through all the hours of rehearsal. And I think we did really good, and I'm proud of all of us.
Zara, tell me, how challenging was Manny during those rehearsals when he wasn't sure if you guys were getting it all together, and they were hard nights, late nights?
well, Manny can be a little bit tough sometimes, but that's okay because we know he does it because he loves us and he just wants us to be the best we could be at the end of the day. And we're also thankful that he gave us this opportunity to be on World of Dance because this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and we're just so thankful that he gave us the opportunity to be on World of Dance.
Manny, I'd like to hear how you prepare them, because I know you prepare them physically. You know, the rehearsals are there, you put the hours in, but how do you prepare mentally? Because when you go on these dance competition shows, you really have to have the right state of mind to get out there. You have to, you know, let the nerves, put them aside and really focus. This is your Olympics.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. You know what I do with my kids? I talk to them a lot. And I'm very honest. Sometimes I'm so honest that I'm a little bit like brutal, but I do it because I love them. I want the best for them. And because I have so much experience going to World of Dance, that I know what is going to happen. I know what they are going to tell them. So before that happens, I tell them in rehearsals. So I'm brutal honest. Mm-hmm. We work hard. I talk to them a lot. And it's not sugarcoating. It's not sugarcoating because World of Dance is the biggest platform for dancers these days. So it's just talking to them, being honest at all time. It doesn't matter the price. And we have some moment when some of them, they break. Some of them, mm-hmm. they just tear, like they tear up a little bit here and there. But the way Zara said, I do it because I love them. It's always in the name of love. It's always behind that I want the best for them.
What's the best advice you guys have gotten from Manny?
Well, actually, he's always like talking to us, like preparing us, and he's always just like giving like so much positive advice to us. He's always saying like at the end of the day, it's all gonna pay off, and we just have to have so much fun when we're on stage because we this is our passion and we love what we do.
Anyone else had words of wisdom from Manny?
Well, Manny has a little bit of phrases he likes to use. Like,
Oh, let's hear him. Let's hear him.
He's like, that's the way the cookie crumbles. He's like, that's the way it goes.
That's the way it goes.
And he does that, and we laugh sometimes, but he's so funny because the way he says it. And
They
so
laugh.
funny 'cause-
They laugh behind my back.
yeah.
I know they do.
She's doing it in front of your face now, so now you know.
I love them.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. Manny, I have a really interesting question for you on this because you have experience in every season, and I was talking about this with Alejandro too, because he's done another season of World of Dance. What have you learned season 1 to season 2 to season 3 to season 4?
What I have learned the most is one single thing. You can never leave something for the next round. Make sense? You need to do your best right there, right now. It's not tomorrow. If we moved on and we use everything that we had, we will figure it out later what we are going to do. But right now, as we are going, we need to do our best today. Don't save anything because some crews are very serious. So what I have learned the most, especially in season 2, happened to me. I had a couple that I didn't do my best because my best, I was leaving it for the next round. I thought that we were going to move on anyways. And you know what happened? We didn't. And the judges, they told me, you guys came out kind of flat. And in the beginning, I was a little bit upset. But now that I see that the choreography that I did, it wasn't the kids, it was me as a choreographer. So now, every time when I go, any round, I throw everything, I don't save anything. And then if we move down later on, we will figure it out.
I love that. That's actually great advice too, because the judges are always looking for very specific things. I always find that, Jennifer wants a story, Derek's looking for that technique, and then sometimes I'm not sure what Neo needs. He's kind of the wild card.
Musicality. Neo always is looking for musicality.
Good. That's good. That's a good note. Yeah. That's a really good note. For you guys, I would love to know, what judge gave you the best feedback that you guys were able to kind of go back to the rehearsal room and go, I know exactly, I know that note. I know how to correct that.
I think, for example, the first round, all of them obviously gave us like corrections that we used and implemented for the next round. But I remember Derek telling us that we have to use every beat in the music and we cannot skip it because that can be like something big in the dance. And we implemented that for our next round.
I love that. It's so important. And Gabby, do you have a favorite judge too?
I like all 3 judges this equal. They're all my idols. But I would love to be given the opportunity to go back and see them one more time. They're all my favorite. I don't have a favorite there. They're all my idols. I love them all.
I like that. That's a good answer. That's a smart answer too. I know that we've had a situation here and everyone's had to adapt. Obviously, I am in what used to be my guest room is now turned into a TV studio. You guys have obviously had to adapt at the dance studio with the stay-at-home orders. Were you guys able to adapt quickly? Were you able to start those Zoom classes right away? What did you guys do at Dancetown?
What we did was, as soon as the pandemic started, we start with the Zoom classes every day, Monday through Saturday. We teach ballet, ballroom, jazz, lyrical, contemporary, stretch. It hasn't been easy, to be honest, because a dancer belongs in the dance space, not at home. But under the circumstances that we are living, we did the best we could. And the kids also have been trying to learn the most they can through Zoom. So we have been teaching them that way.
I would love to hear from you guys. How challenging has this time been trying to do dance class from your living room or your studio or your backyard, wherever your space is?
Well, honestly, it's not the same because, like, in my opinion, I love to perform for an audience, and like when we're at the studio, I like to perform for like Manny, and like at home through a computer, it's not the same.
I feel like my motivation has gone down, like dancing at home. Like I don't feel the same. Like I used to have my dance team like there for me, like them motivating us, our teachers talking to us. Like everything's different from the house and the computer. I don't feel motivated to do it, but it's my passion, so I have to deal with it until everything go back to normal.
Zara, how about you?
It's kind of difficult because of Wi-Fi problems. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes I
Yeah.
like to watch TV and stuff, so my computer's like not working as fast as it should. And I just feel like I need Manny there to correct me. I need him to like physically like correct me, like, and you know, it's kind of difficult when he's not here to see how I'm dancing. His focus isn't right there at the studio.
Yeah, you make a great point. There's nothing like an in-studio class, and I think we've all learned that from you know, trying to work out at home. One thing I just want to mention before we wrap up, Manny, I know that Rudy Abreu is doing a show on Sunday, June 7th, if I'm correct, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time called Love, and is he doing it at Dancetown? Manny, can you hear me? I think Manny's frozen. So I'm just going to let you guys know. Rudy Abreu is doing a show called Love, and all proceeds go to Black Lives Matter. You can see the link on Rudy Abreu's Instagram account. That is Sunday, June 7th, 2020 at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You guys, I want to thank you so much for joining us. Manny, Gabby, Alejandro, Zara, you guys, your insight was so appreciated. And thanks for joining us for our first episode of the World of Dance After Show.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Thank you so
My
much, you guys.
pleasure. And I hope we can have the same interview for the next rounds.
Fingers crossed, right?